try the maple bourbon. What did we say it was? The maple coffee cake. Coffee cake. Maple coffee cake. Coffee. Okay, enough of that. I'm thirsty. This is my current favorite coffee cream. I was doing the silk soy, and I was like, it's not good for you. And neither's this one, but it's not as bad. So we settled on this. Gosh darn it, that's good. I genuinely can't tell if it's good because of the change up from pumpkin to spice or because it's good. I like it. Oh, I mean, how could you not? Maple coffee cake with vanilla creamer. Wrap it up and send it as a Christmas gift. Let's go. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't had any water today. And I'm not in the mood. All right, I'll drink some water. I did the thing where I sat down, but this time I laid down. Now I have to get up. Riley. I don't wanna. Okay, I gotta walk Blaze Boy. Yeah, don't worry. Auntie Abby will come back soon and walk you. She just had to go to Le Gris. She'll come back and walk you. Yeah, she's perfect. Ow. That didn't hurt, it just made noise. Oh my God, so much sweat on my just body grease. Hi, Blaze and I are doing our walk, but backwards today. Because right when we came out, there's a bunch of dogs on the side that we normally walk on. I didn't want to deal with that. I just didn't. So we crossed the street and now we're doing our walk backwards. And he thinks it's a brand new walk. He thinks he has never been on this walk before. Everything's exciting. He must smell it all. He must look at it all. He's so easy to trick, aren't you? I love this walk. Never done it before. Oh, I love him. Okay, little change of plans. Where is he? Where is he? Little change of plans today. I'm taking him to urgent care at 10:45. My vet, they're booked, but they have a urgent care that can see him at 10:45. And they already have all his info in the system. It's literally the same company, just you can't schedule appointments. Like you have to schedule them that day. And they get booked pretty quickly, so I had to call this morning. And then they're gonna see him at 10:45. Hopefully they don't have to sedate him. They can just take my word for it. Like, look in the system, this happens before. Here's the dog. Sometimes I need to see the dog in order to prescribe the thing. I totally understand. They don't want to just me to call to give meds to a different dog or something. Anyway, he's very unsettled because the gardeners for the neighbor are here and they're bugging him. He can't sit in his sunbeam. He is Eeyore. I love him. But yeah, so I didn't get to work out this morning. I'm doing the vet instead. Totally worth it for my bub. My little goopy doop. Yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup and then probably eat a snack. I had breakfast, but I'm a little munchy. So, all right. There he is. Handsome boy. We decided to walk here because it's just down the street. It's literally a 5-minute walk. I was like, you know what? That's nice. And then we ran into Abby because she was walking Riley. So she walked us here. And then once we got here, I was like, they might have to sedate him. I didn't bring my truck to take him home. So I might have to call Abby and be like, come get me. We'll see. They gave me my antibiotics. I'm right here. And she gave me some preventative measures, which was great. I didn't get that last time. Aquaphor healing, the Vaseline, basically. She's like, use that instead of the balm you've been using because it doesn't build up. She's like, it's still a little dry on the outside of his because I use his balm. Let me catch up. I use a balm on his nose every morning, and you're supposed to use it twice a day, but I only do it once a day because if I do it twice, his gunk builds up on it. And she was like, okay, don't just switch to this. You know, you can buy a tub at CVS. It's cheaper or whatever, and it doesn't build up like that. I was like, okay, bet. And she goes, also, humidifier, or just every day when you shower, stick him in the bathroom with you while you shower. And so that humidity will help the dryness. I was like, that is so easy. I could totally do that. But he has a heart murmur. She was like, has he ever had a heart murmur before? I was like, no, she's listening to his heart. And she goes, okay, he definitely has one now. It's louder on his left side. And so we are going at the beginning of October to get his heart checked out officially, like an ultrasound. So we already scheduled that. He's a senior dog. He's 9 now. We're gearing up for a lot of medical issues other than just allergies. I've always had medical issues with him. Okay, well, sure, we can pee on that. I've always had medical issues with him, as you guys have seen, if you've been around, because he's always had allergy issues and you know, whatever. Gets into things he's not supposed to. Ooh, a scooter for sale. Should I buy it? No. I am an organ donor, but I don't want to actually end up doing that. Anyway, now we're about to start hitting the senior medical issues. A lot of vet visits in our future, huh, pal? He's worth every penny. I'm gonna film an uncensored in here with Abby tonight, and you know what? She deserves a clean room, and so do you, and so do I. So I'm just gonna vacuum a little bit, put some stuff away. Like this can be thrown away. What am I doing? It's a ripped up pillow that he ripped, and I've already replaced. You did rip it. Don't act like you didn't rip it. You fully ripped that. Trouble, this one. It is very hot today. He refuses to go outside. So when it's raining or too hot, it has to be perfect weather. Spoiled, I love him. I broke my camera. Riley, what do I do? So that last shot you saw, you know I need the love. The last shot you saw, it was up on top of my cabinet. I broke my camera. I'm talking to my phone. I broke my camera.
No.
Yeah, I broke it.
No.
Yeah, I broke it.
You fix it.
I don't know anything about electronics. It was on top of my cabinet, which is what, 6.5 feet tall, 7 feet tall, and it fell.
What cabinet?
In my office. That one next to the door. The
Yeah.
tall cabinet.
Why was it on top of the cabinet?
I was filming. I was on the tripod. I was filming down. I'm already mad at myself. You can't.
I just was confused why
Because I
I
wanted a downward shot of me vacuuming. I had to do with the angle, and I turned it off and I walked away. And then like a minute later, I heard it crash and I looked over and it was just on the ground. I was like, well, that would suck if that broke. And then I picked it up and put it down, and I just went to turn it on and it's flashing red. Wait.
It's not broken.
It flashes red right there when I try and turn it on. I don't know what that means. I don't want to spend another $1,000. All right. I'm going to put a new battery in it, give it a kiss, and see if that works. Riley, no one wants to play right now, baby girl. Especially me. Thank you for the kiss. How am I going to edit?
Yeah.
The power of coffee. I feel like every thumbnail is you kissing me,
Oh,
and
really?
I'm not mad about it.
Then you kiss me.
You're cuter when you kiss. Wait, what am I gonna title this? Our controversial opinion or unwritten rules?
This is the thumbnail.
I don't think you're gonna let me post that as a thumbnail. What are you doing? I love it. Okay. Still vlogging on my phone. I ordered a camera and I'm gonna try and fix this one. I don't know if I explained this. I'm gonna take the one I have that's broken to the camera store down the street and see if they can fix it. But in the meantime, I ordered another one because I gotta keep filming. Who knows how long it'll take to fix? Who knows if they can fix it? I just gotta keep going. But I wanted to show you the arms of my couch. So on my cleaning spree I did today, I deep cleaned my office. To an extent, deep cleaned. But one of the things I did was I tackled the arms of this couch. I cleaned these. And the dirt, you can see a distinct line of like the water went there, but I didn't scrub it. And like they're a lot cleaner than they were. Y'all remember what it looked like, right? Like just foul. And now I've cleaned it up quite a bit, and it's made me realize I need to go over it again just to get those lines off of there. And I did it over here too. You see that line of dirt? I cleaned over there. I didn't clean here. Whoa, mirror image. How do I? Line of dirt. That was so hard to do. Anyway, I did that today. And I'm washing some of his stuff. I need to wash these covers. I can't pick it up. I need to wash these, but I washed his blankies and the back pillows. They're in the wash right now. Just had to clean everything. Clean the whole kit and caboodle. Look how nice it all is. And I had a drawer under there. That little cloth drawer. I took that off. It's currently sitting over there. But I took that off because my knee kept hitting it and it always bugged me. I don't need a drawer right here, you know? So I got rid of that. But I'm going to edit the uncensored Abby and I just filmed. It's 8:45. Why is it taking so long to import? Is it because my computer went to sleep? That's bull. My computer went to sleep, so it stopped importing. I was inside with Abby chatting for 45 minutes while this was supposed to import, and it didn't import. My day isn't going smoothly, but Abby, like, when I camera broke, she was like, "You're handling this really well." I was like, "Yeah, I'm just in a good mood." I think my thing of loving my life but complaining about the little things in a joking manner has really helped. Also, this version of Olipop, I've only been able to find it at my local gas station. Pineapple Paradise. It's phenomenal. It's my favorite one. All right, I'm gonna get to work. It's 11 p.m. Abby's asleep. I just finished editing, but I wanted to let you know tomorrow's coffee will be apple fritter. I'll see you in the morning to read some comments when I can speak at full volume. Love you. Someone please help me. I'm not doing well. One, my camera says this SD card is too slow. My footage might stop. My filming might stop. Don't even know what that means. But okay, sure. I'm using a different SD card than I did yesterday because I need someone to help me. Please, for the love of God, help me. This is the micro SD card I was using to film my uncensored last night. Did great, okay? This also has all the door footage for my TikTok that I was going to do. I haven't edited or uploaded it yet. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I've needed to. But all my footage from doing all the doors for my TikTok is on this. And I used this last night to film Rachel Uncensored. Imported it in my computer. Footage is totally fine. La la la. And then I just put this back in my Osmo Pocket 3 camera, and it said, SD card not readable. Reformat. And I said, no, thank you. Because I know when you reformat or format, it erases everything. I need the footage that's on this. So I put it in my laptop to be like, okay, let me download the footage. It says it's unreadable. And I said, no, I didn't do anything to this. I put it in my iMac. Same thing. It says, sorry, this is unreadable. Ignore, eject, or something else. And when I clicked that, nothing happened. Initialize or something like that. So I was like, the frick? What the frick? And I looked up why this is happening. And there is no help. Anyone, please, for the love of God, I'm calling all smart people or capable people. How do I get the footage off of this without reformatting everything? Because once I format, it erases it. Now, I was like, okay, I got to vlog. So I won't use this SD card right now. I'm going to leave that there until I can figure out how to get my footage off of that. So I grabbed another micro SD card and I popped it in this camera. I said, unreadable. You got to reformat. Now, I'm pretty sure there was nothing on this SD card that I'm currently using. So I was like, sure, fine, reformat it. Looked up how to reformat it on this camera. It erased all the footage, but then it was like, just so you know, this SD card kind of sucks. So your filming may just stop randomly. Okay. What's happening to me? What's happening? Why? Was it because I bragged that my life was so great that the world was like, you need to be humbled? What the heck? I'm just trying to live, y'all. I try really hard to be a decent person. Okay, that's fine. But seriously, how do I get the footage off my SD card? Also, I called the camera place to fix this camera. And they're like, oh, we don't do digital cameras. We don't do them. And I was like, okay. Abby just said, try Geek Squad. Because I was like, they looked up camera spots. The only thing around here are phone repair places that are clearly fronts for something else. And Abby mentioned Geek Squad, so I think I'm probably going to reach out to them. Isn't that what they do? I don't know. I was going to read comments at the end of this vlog, but guys, I am just a kerfluffle. I don't know what to do with myself. So I've got a camera that's broken, an SD card with footage on it that I need but can't get, an SD card that apparently is super slow and might stop recording at any moment, who knows, and a dog with a heart murmur. Oh, and also I never gave him his medicine because his nosebleed stopped. So I think the world was sending me to that urgent care to get his heart checked because he was at the vet within 3 months ago. He got a bunch of vaccines, right? And they didn't hear the heart murmur then. So they heard it this time, which means it's new. So I was like, why did I just waste $200 at the urgent care to get antibiotics he doesn't need because his nose stopped bleeding? And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it was so that I could get him in to discover that he had a heart murmur so I could go take care of that. Also, now I have antibiotics for the next time he gets nosebleeds. I can put it into it real quick and not have to go to the vet. So I'm trying to look at the positives. I cannot figure out the positives of this camera SD card situation. So if someone wanted to help a girl out, I am technologically not the smartest or word smart. I don't do electronics. I build with wood, and I can do some landscaping and a little drywall. I can do DIY projects, basically. Electronics, technology, my brain can't compute that. So if someone else out there can compute that and put it into layman's terms, I would be very, very appreciative. I just know what I know, and I try to learn other things, but there's such a learning curve with technology. You go to look something up, and none of the words that are supposed to help you fix your problem are words you've ever seen before and have no idea what they mean. I was looking at the difference because I was like, oh, this camera broke. Okay, maybe this is an opportunity to get a better camera, right? So I was looking up the difference between this one and some other ones. I didn't understand anything they were saying. So many words that went right over my head. So, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just existing. All right, maybe I can read a couple of comments. Jeez Louise. What's happening? Couldn't tell you. SD card speed slow. Shooting may stop. I don't know what that means. I don't have another SD. I do have another SD card, but you won't take it, camera. Anyway, I just recorded it again and it said that. Apparently, oh my God, this is hilarious. Everyone thought I said I have to film a racist TikTok. And then they realized I said a racist TikTok. Guys, I'm so glad everyone was like, let's take a second. Because everyone's like, I had to rewind that and talk and listen to it 7 times to realize you said racist and not racist. I'm glad you know me to know that I'm not just out there filming racist TikToks. Thank you for second guessing what you heard, because no, I'm never intentionally going out to film a racist TikTok. Erwin Casio, I don't know, says bourbon brown sugar. Is that the coffee you want me to drink? I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, Rachel, I want to know if you can give us an update on the vine plant that you planted to grow on your wall or fence or whatever it was. Just curious, how's it going? Well, Mark Chitwood, let me show ya. This will be our last comment today probably, but it is growing, but slowly and not in a way I thought it would. It is growing, here, let me show you, sideways. So this is the little vine plant. I water it 2 to 3 times a week. It's doing pretty good if you ask me, but what I've noticed is this vine right there is growing that way a lot. It's not big, but it's getting there. All right? She's doing great. I think I don't know what I'm going to do, but this is her and I like her. And here is my goopus. This is my noopus. Oh, why we? Hi, pumpkin. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your future help. You're beautiful people. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.
You just watched Rachel's video. She probably put links on the screen to self-promote, like pics of herself, and subscribe to see more, and trying to get you to buy from a merch store. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. She gotta make that money, honey. We're all the same. Well, except she's gay. Don't you support the LGBTQIA? Then subscribe today. Show